guys, welcome back to another episode of Beauty with a Twist. I'm super excited for this week's episode because we have a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Cheyenne. You could call me Shy. I go by Cuts by Shy on Instagram, and I am from Daly City, California. Shout out to the Bay Area, and I am a barber.
Oh, shout out to the Bay Area.
Shout out to the Bay, baby.
And shout out to you because we were the first barber on our podcast.
Yeah, and I'm honored. So thank you for having me, for real.
Oh, yeah. I was like looking through your page and I was like, oh my God, yes. Yes.
Yes.
So go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself, how you started, and all that.
Okay. So really with the so I'm born in Florida, actually, which is it's a random fact. I like to always bring that up. Fun fact. Moved out to the Bay Area when I was about 3 years old, kind of bounced around a lot during my childhood. But now I just reside in Daly City. And with my barbering journey, it really started for me 2017. I was a junior in high school. And at the time, I was just playing ball. I was working at the movie theaters at the time. And I was just, ever since like my sophomore to junior year, I was very intrigued with the industry, specifically the craft of barbering, right? And I was always watching videos of haircut tutorials, like huge transformations, like that shit was just so satisfying and interesting to me. But I never had the actual intent of like, I could do this or I want to do this. I was just watching the videos, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I also feel like coming from the Bay Area, but Daly City specifically, the barber community plays such a huge role in the community. Like, I feel as if they have such a huge influence on trends, just style, fashion,
overall,
all that.
everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah, like
they know what's up.
They're swaggy. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like being a barber is like equivalent to being a rapper, or you know what I'm saying, like a NBA star or something like that. So I was always infatuated with that, and that's when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm always watching videos. I got a bunch of homies. I got brother, cousins. Like, why not just start it up myself, see what I could do with the clippers? And so, like I said, I'm a junior in high school. I quit my job at the movie theaters. And I had about like $120 in my bank account to my name, and I'm not working no more. So you said, I know what? I'm going to spend this money, go buy some clippers. I bought some cheap clippers from Ross, actually.
From Ross?
Yeah.
They fucking sell.
Yeah, they sell clippers. And actually nowadays, I've been noticing that they got like they got Babyliss, they got Stylecraft in there. It's not just like the cheap ones that you can find at Walgreens.
Yeah.
Like they got the good stuff, which is pretty crazy. So go to Ross, you might come up. Like, I don't know. But and then ever since then, I kind of just ran with it. And I think the most difficult thing for me though, when I was first starting out, was being able to find people who were willing to let me practice. You know what I'm saying? Because men are divas. You know what I'm saying? They care about how they look. You feel me?
Yeah.
So especially like, it was hard. And the only person that I found who was willing to let me practice was my little cousin at the time. Cause he was like 10, 11 years old. He doesn't know better.
Yeah.
So he and I fucked bro up hella times. But that's how I learned. You get what I'm saying? So ever since then I was like, okay, like I could do this. But I wasn't super consistent with it, like at all. It wasn't until I would say after I graduated high school, which is 2018, I'm going to college. I'm working 2 jobs at a time. I'm working at Sprouts Farmers Market. Shout out Sprouts. Produce department specifically. Shout out to my people. Shout out my boy Jim. You feel me? That was my work best friend. And I was going to community college at the time as well, working at the cafe on campus. And I was just, at the time, I didn't know really what I wanted to do career-wise. I was just going to go to school, get that financial aid money, you feel me? But I was like, the more I was going in with school and working, I was burning myself out. And I'm like, you know what? Like, this ain't for me. Like, what am I really working towards? So that's when I was like, okay, let me pick up the clippers again, but let me be consistent with it. Let me give it my all. I dropped out of community college, quit both my jobs, enrolled into barber college, and the rest is history. Best decision I ever made.
So
like,
when you were
up.
going to school,
Yeah.
you were just going to school full time. Like you weren't doing nothing on the side, nothing.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I was cutting hair here and there, but I wasn't being serious about it. Like I was really like unmotivated when it came to it. Like if I got time, okay, I'll cut your hair.
Yeah.
But I wasn't promoting myself. I wasn't promoting that I cut hair and this and that. It's like, if the homie hits me, okay, like slide, I'll cut you up. You feel me?
Yeah, but in school, because I know that in school they don't let you like they have you practice on dolls, or was it not like that for barbering?
Oh, in barber college, no, you're like, well, at least at my school, like it's almost as if it's a regular barbershop. Like you're cutting heads, whether you have experience or not.
So
But
that's
then,
good.
yeah, but then you do have your teachers there to aid you, you know, help you out with cuts, tell you what to do and whatnot. But I went into barber college kind of already knowing the gist of it all. You feel me? It's just my skill level wasn't like obviously what it is today. You know, I was still starting out, but it was cool. I was cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And so you felt like you learned a lot in barbering college.
100%. 100%. And not just from my mentors, my peers. Like I gained like so many brothers from barber college. I love my guys.
Because you networked. You were there, you networked, you put your name out there. So after you went to school, where did you go from there? Were you cutting from home? Did you go into a barbershop right away?
Yeah.
Like, did you go solo?
So I have a homie who actually, my big homie, he's my brother, one of my brother's best friends I grew up with, you feel me? And he actually had already owned his own shop. And he always told me once he seen that I was starting to pursue this barbering thing, he was like, yo, like, you know, when you get your L's, I'm gonna have a chair ready for you. Just, you know, let me know. Like, it's good. I'm like, okay, say less. And so it was when I was like halfway done with my hours, or like I was like 75% done with my hours, I tapped in with bruh because my teachers, they had already seen that like my skill set was already like gradually improving and I was really good. And they're like, you know what, like you could come to the school, get your hours and cut, and then you could just dip and then go to the shop, go to your homie shop and cut there. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was already cutting in a shop, but I was still in school at the time. And I was at my boy's shop for about a good 6 months. I was there for a good 2 months after I was already licensed. And then I kind of transitioned to cutting with my guys that I went to barber college with, which is where I cut now, Traditions Barber Lounge.
So were you getting like commission when you were at his lounge, or you were just paying
booth
rent?
Booth
so rent. You went straight solo then, because that's basically solo.
Yeah. But he did, because that's my boy, you know. So he did give me, I believe it was like 2 months free, or it was maybe a month and a half or something. And then I kind of like worked my way up to the full price. You know, 1 week it was this, and then $50 more until I was at the actual set price.
For real.
Yeah, no, shout out to my boy, Strictly Faded. Shout out to my boy, Strictly Faded. Like, I always give credit where it's due. Like, for real. Like, that's my guy.
And then you work now at the barbershop where you started with all your friends from
like
school.
We all went to barber college with each other, and the owners are actually my teachers from barber college because they own that college, and then they decided to open up that shop in order for like their students to be able to get into a shop like right after they finish. You feel me?
Yeah. And how long did it take you to like grow your clientele? Because I know it's a lot harder for people now to grow their clientele, especially for like, there's so many people. Like, I feel like estheticians, nail techs, whatever, when you know somebody, it's hard to like go with someone else. So how did you build your clientele?
Okay, it's a trip. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not booked and busy as obviously I would love to be. You know what I'm saying? But I've definitely grown a lot within these 2 years I've been licensed. But in the very beginning, it's actually hella funny. Most of my clients I have gained from simply like meeting them at clubs or bars. Like when I'm outside, like it doesn't matter where I'm at, the mall, the club, a restaurant, like. If I run into somebody and I start chopping it up, I never fail to mention like, hey, I'm a barber. You should come check me out. And I always had business cards like on deck. I always had business cards on deck. You feel me? So it's a trip because most of my clients, they're actually people I've met from the clubs or bars because I used to be outside. You feel me? Like I was outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like drunk people love to talk. You feel me? So, and it's a trip because I feel like when you're drunk and you're having these drunk conversations, it's like, okay, I'm thinking, Brett's not going to remember me. Like, he's probably going to throw my card away. But it's a trip because it's like the next day or 2 days after, they actually tap in with me like, hey, like, so what's up? Can I get a cut? And then from then on, it just locked in.
And you'd be surprised on how much that works.
Yeah, like, exactly. Word of mouth, or just like I said, just physically interacting with people in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what really locked them in. Because you get to know them on the spot and this and that. And then your personality, you know what I'm saying? They meet you. They get to know you, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll fuck with you. You know, like, I'm going to come fuck with you.
Yeah, and I feel like the consistency, because what drew me to you was your Instagram. Automatically, I was like, you're very different from any other barber, in my opinion, because you are very lifestyle.
Thank you.
I feel like that, for me, it draws my attention because I like to see the person instead of just the haircut.
100%.
Or like, I like to see I don't know. I'm nosy, okay? I like to fucking see that person's life. Like, I'm fucking chismosa. Like, I want to know what you do outside of like your work, you know? So that's what drew me to you. So kudos to you. What made you do that? Like, what gave you that like inspiration? Like, I want to show my life. I want to do these little vlogs.
Yeah. So when I first started like consistently creating content, I was doing, you know, what I seen other barbers do. I'm doing haircut transformations, POV of me cutting and this and that. And it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Of course, like at the end of the day, your profile is your portfolio. So I want to show my cuts. But then I was thinking, you know what? Like, that's all I see. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could cut hair. Anybody could show that they're cutting hair. But how can I really separate myself? And the type of person I am, like, I really feel like I'm an outgoing person and I love to document things of my life. Like I'm always, you know, taking videos and this and that. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Why not incorporate that with my hair cutting videos? You know, like it's cool to show the cuts, of course, like show your cuts, but also, you know, show the person behind those cuts, show who's doing it. You feel me? And that's when it kind of clicked with me. Like I love to, you know, get ready and, you know, put that shit on. So why not capture that, you know, capture that, me getting ready, putting that shit on and then going to work, doing my business. And you know what I'm saying? And I knew that in this day and age, especially with trends, it's like that's kind of what people gravitate more towards is that those lifestyle videos, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to incorporate that, but also still incorporate my work, my haircut, my business.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah. So your personal and you do your personal and your business in the same page.
Correct.
Why not make a business page and your personal? Because there's a lot of people that don't want to have it together. Have you seen that? Like they have their personal, then they have their business, and they have this. What do you think about having it two different Instagrams?
Well, my personal opinion, I just feel like to me, this is just me speaking, you feel me? I just feel like that's a lot. Like, I don't want to like go back and forth from this to this. Why not? Why not? I could just have it all in one.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when I first started out with this barbering thing, I did have a personal page, and then I decided to make Cuts by Shy. And that was just strictly haircuts and all that. And then I was thinking, you know what? Like, why not just like have one page? Like, I'll just keep everything on my Cuts by Shy because I want the Cuts by Shy. Obviously, it started off as business, my hair cutting. And then I'm going to incorporate some personal stuff. You know, obviously I don't tell y'all everything. I don't show y'all everything. You feel me? I show y'all a good amount, yes, but I show y'all what I want to show y'all. You get what I'm saying? And I have that control. So I feel comfortable enough to keep it all in one account. That's just me though, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that. I have like fucking 5 accounts.
It's all good. It's all
much.
good.
I be fucking posting here and I'm posting. I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I got like 5 accounts. Like, it's just too much.
Damn.
So when you started,
damn.
when you started doing your haircuts at the first barbershop, what was your pricing then? How much were you cutting?
Oh, okay. So at the first barbershop I was at, like right off the bat, it was 50. But that's straight up. But that's only because the shop had a set price.
Oh,
so every barber in that shop is charging that much.
Oh, okay.
And in the very beginning, because obviously, like when I first started in there, I'm still in school, right? And I'm like, damn, like I don't feel right charging 50. I just feel like I just feel like I shouldn't be. Like I'm not that good enough to be doing that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't get me wrong, like I had bars. It was just that mental thing. Like I just felt like I didn't deserve that, or I didn't deserve to be charging that much. I felt bad. I felt guilty for some reason, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said, it was a shop set price. So I kind of just had to do that. And I've been rocking with that ever since. I actually just increased my prices to 60. That's like your basic cut, 60. Because it's been 2 years in the game now. You know, I feel like I've elevated a lot and I spoil my clients. I treat my clients well, like every single one of them. And I put a lot into this barbering thing, my work ethic. I take a lot of pride in that. So I just feel like it's only right.
Oh, yeah.
Know?
Your work is amazing. So it's only right. How long does it take you to do one haircut?
Well, typically I take about 45, but I do have the bookings set for 1 hour. But that's because like I don't want my clients to feel rushed, especially if I'm charging that much. I want to make sure that they feel like they're getting every dollar worth. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm doing 30-minute haircuts, but I'm charging 60, the math ain't mathing. You feel me? The math ain't mathing. Like I want my clients to, because at the end of the day, the haircut, it's a form of self-care, right? You know, like how women get their nails done, they get facials, like this and that. I want my men to feel pampered. You feel me? When they're in that chair, like this 1 hour is dedicated to you and only you. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna make you feel good. You feel me? Like treat you like a king, straight up.
So there's a lot of controversy on that fucking price.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
So back in the day, you know, how long ago, Marlo? Because, you know, he's the one that kind of brought it up. How long do you say, Marlo? Like 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
No.
What? 15 years ago? Oh, I'm out of the fucking game. Shit. $25 haircuts. It's not a real thing anymore?
Oh, 25?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. Pre-COVID.
$25. Where the fuck happened to $25 haircuts?
25 pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID.
No way.
I to pay $20.
$20. It went from like 15 to 20.
I didn't know that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay.
SB is, you know, a little more humble.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
San Francisco is like it's just expansive, but the whole price range. Like, what do you feel? I know there's barbers out there charging like $100 haircut, taking like 40 minutes. Like, what's your intake? Do you think, like, to be reasonable? Because I know there's gonna be a lot of fucking guys coming on and telling us, "Oh, I don't want to pay $30 for a haircut."
No, believe me, I've seen it all. I've seen so many people like everybody has something to say, and everybody is entitled to their own opinions. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it don't faze me. But personally, my opinion on this controversial topic would be, well, me, now I charge $60, right? $60 for your basic haircut, $70 with haircut and beard. And especially me being in the Bay Area, Daly City, San Francisco area, like that's your average price. You get what I'm saying? Because cost of living is insane. It is insane. Not only that, you know, nowadays the tools are super expensive. Like I remember when magic clips used to be like $120. I think magic clips are like, shit, I don't even know, but it's some crazy shit. And like Babyliss, like your trimmers can cost you up to $200. Like your main cutting clippers, $250. Like even shavers are like $120. Like it's insane. And not only that, you have to take into account booth rent. You have to take into account we don't get paid time off. We do not have health benefits. You get what I'm saying? Everything comes out of our pocket. Taxes, tax season. We don't get taxes back. We gotta pay that shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like all these things come into play and people like seem to look past that. But I get it because they're not in the industry. They don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But it's like, and at the end of the day too, it's like, yo, we're independent contractors. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I'm only charging 60, 70 now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm nowhere near financially like where I want to be. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even seeing a lot of returns as I would like. But like, I'm staying down for the come up and I'm patient because I genuinely love what I do. There's a lot more passion into this. But yeah, I don't know. If you got something, if you broke, just say that, bro. If you broke, just say that, bro. Nah, but no shade, but like, for real.
No, I feel like it's because you know what though? It's because there's not everyone's for everybody.
No, exactly. 100%,
you know,
100%.
There's some people that are with a $25, you know, and they have that $25 haircut for a reason. That's why it looks like that. For real.
And you get what you pay for. You get what I'm saying? Like it's quality over quantity. Like with me personally, my clients, every client, and this is no extra charge. I spoil my clients. Every client, once I do the haircut, lay them back, hot towel, face massage, and then razor it up. But no extra charge. Like every single client gets that. Like literally.
Every single client gets a face massage?
Single client gets that. I go through hot towels like crazy. I'm always doing laundry.
Oh my God.
But it's good. Like, cause I do it for y'all. Cause I love y'all. You feel me?
You're like me. I do fucking sheets every day.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
I didn't say all that, but
I'm tired of washing sheets. I'm over it, but I still do it because I gotta be sanitary. Okay, feel me? Yeah. But yes, I understand the whole like not everyone's for everybody. Like it's a whole, and you know people judge based on prices and stuff. But at the end of the day, like I will, for me, example, like I will never change my prices because I know my work ethic just like you.
Yeah, for sure.
And fuck it, it's like we in California, baby. Okay, we in 2024 now.
100%.
So tell me, there is also too a lot of upcoming barbers, right? So you're an upcoming barber. You're doing a lot of competitions.
Yeah. Well, I've competed in a couple, but me and my boys, we actually host. battles at our shop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that is good for networking for people that are upcoming, like want to be in the barbering industry, that are not in the barbering industry but want to join the barbering industry?
Hell yes. Yes, 100%.
Don't you feel like they are intimidated though, because they're like, you know, like how is that? I've been to a couple, but
yeah.
Tell me your intake on that.
I mean, they can definitely come off as intimidating. And like, you know, I've had people, me and my guys both have people reach out to us and tell us, you know, like, I would love to battle, but I'm too scared. Yeah. And I get it, you know, and you can only tell somebody so much. It's really solely up to them. But what I've found and what I've learned from doing what we're doing is like the whole reason why we started hosting these barber battles was the foundation it was built upon was being able to create a platform for these up and coming barbers to be able to showcase their skills. You know, like obviously the big time name barbers and all that, they always get the shine. They always get the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? But this was solely made for up and coming barbers to really have their time to shine. And it just grew and grew and grew. Like we're about to do, actually this Sunday is episode 13. So we're 13 episodes in over these past 2 years, and it's been one hell of a journey. And I highly advise, like, if you're in the industry, if you're thinking about joining the industry, like, go to these events. You get what I'm saying? Like, big or small, like, I've shook hands with the right people. I'm connected with, like, big name barbers now. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed with opportunities to judge or showcase at different events. And that wouldn't have happened if I never went out to these events and put my face out there, put my name out there, you know, chopped it up with people. It's so key. It's so key. And mind you, like I said, I've only battled a couple times, right? For the most part, yeah. I have won one. I won one. Yeah. I got one under my belt. I got one under my belt, baby. But like I've only battled in a couple, but for the most part, all the other ones, I was just going just solely to just vibe. I'm there vibing and I'm there networking. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so many opportunities has came to me simply just by doing that. So I highly advise that.
Yeah. That's crazy. I see them and I'm like, dude, that's so dope. Like, do you win any? Like, what do you win? Like money?
Well, it's kind of different. Well, with our battles, you get, you know, bragging rights, obviously. You get but you get trophies. But cause we're small. You know what I'm saying? We're not small, we're getting bigger and bigger, but as far as like, it's not like an expo. You know, have you ever been to an expo? Yeah. So those are like big. And they have sponsors and all that. Like everything we do, we come out of pocket. You know, we're running the whole show. But with these expos, they do like cash prizes. I've been to one where they give away barber chairs, like literally to every winner. And mind you, there's like 13 different categories: first place, second, third place winners. Like it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah. But that's your sign to go to a fucking barbering competition.
Yeah. And actually, let me throw this out there too. Me and my guys, we are hosting our own expo. We've never done an expo, so an expo is big. Yes, November 3rd, 2024 at the Cal Palace, San Francisco, California.
Oh, so what the fuck is tell me the details. What's gonna be in it? Like a whole expo.
We haven't worked out the details just yet. You feel me? Everything's still in the works in the progress. Okay, but works in the progress. You feel me? But Cal Palace, November 3rd, 2024.
That's huge.
We're locked in. Yeah. Literally. So it's super big for us because, man, we really came up for real. Like, started from the bottom, now we here.
Yeah, for reals. Is there other advice that you can give to upcoming barbers that, you know, are too intimidated to like show their work, or they feel like they're not good enough, or, you know, why aren't they gaining the clientele? Like I get so many questions on like, can you talk about this? Like, how do I gain my clientele? Or why doesn't the client keep coming back? Or what's the way? What are they doing that I'm doing wrong? You know, what's some advice you can give on an upcoming barber?
Honestly, I think the main thing is, well, for me personally, before I got into the barber industry, right, I was very introverted, like super introverted, super shy. But coming into this industry, obviously you're dealing with people every day. So it kind of forces you to step out of that shell and, you know, be a people person, learn to talk to people. So my advice is, like I said earlier, is, you know, when I was out and about, I'm outside, I'm chopping it up with people, and I'm keep them business cards on you, or the bopper thing. I know that's really in right now, where you kind of just tap somebody's phone and all your information, your business page, all that's there. But don't be afraid to, put yourself out there. Go to these events, network, you feel me? And create content. But create content and be yourself. Find ways to separate yourself from other people. And when you have clients in your chair, treat them with respect. You know what I'm saying? They are people, they're not just money, money that's going to be given to you. They're people, you feel me? You want to build relationships with these people. Let them know that you genuinely care and they'll feel that shit and they'll come back. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's all about, is being genuine, being authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you being authentic and showing who you really are and showing how much you care, they'll come back.
100%. 100%.
And consistent.
Exactly.
The consistent of being like that and always being just like, again, like how you said, that's how I was when I was starting to, like, in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, though, for me, it was very different. I was already kind of big on my personal Instagram, and then I just was doing like their tias, my tios, and then like I was a lot of word by mouth too.
Yeah.
But when I started getting new clients in the chair, like it was very genuine. Like I was a very genuine person. I showed them that I really love what I do, and it showed,
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you want to do barbering forever though? Do you want to be a barber for the rest of your life? Do you see this?
I mean, I'll definitely cut hair until I physically cannot cut hair no more. But as often as I do, definitely not. I definitely would want to, limit it. But I feel like being in this barber industry has literally opened up my mind and opened up doors to so many different things that I could dip my hands into. So right now, me and my brother, my blood brother, actually, we have our own clothing brand. We just started it up, so it's still super fresh. So we got that going on. But not only that, but I could see myself, tapping into fashion, like obviously with that. But then I've been making these get ready with me videos, and I've actually been having different local clothing brands sending me like free things, like, hey, like I'm gonna send you this merch if you could just collab post, shout us out, this and that. So I'm seeing, okay, like there's opportunity here, what I'm saying, where I could really tap into like being able to almost like a brand ambassador in a sense,
Yeah.
Doing that. And then but also like I want to own my own coffee shop, you know what I mean? Because I used to be a barista, like I said. So it's like I have so many ideas and things that I want to get in motion, but I know I can't attack it all at once. But like, I just know that like I want multiple sources of incomes, like multiple. Like I got that hustler like mindset for real. Like,
what's your zodiac sign?
Can you guess?
Capricorn.
Nah.
Wait, no? Okay, are you giving me fire sign?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh my God, I don't know. Hold on. You're a hustler. I don't know. I'm gonna say Capricorn.
I'm a hustler, but I'm sensitive.
You're not a Cancer.
Nah.
You're a Leo.
Nah.
Okay, what are you?
I'm a Pisces, baby.
Oh my God.
Pisces, baby.
Mine was a Pisces.
Oh, where? March what? Or are you March? February. March 3rd, baby.
I'm a Cancer. We still water signs? We okay?
Yeah. You know what's a trip? Actually, it's super off topic, but like it's so weird. All my exes have been Cancers. I don't know why. But Pisces and Cancers are super compatible.
No, we are really compatible.
Yeah, very compatible. Very compatible.
It's because we're water signs. We're
Water,
sensitive.
exactly. Yeah, we're sensitive.
We're sensitive.
Definitely.
Okay, so is the trends in the Bay Area different than the trends over here? Like over there, is it like designs in your head? Like is it color? Because you have red hair.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming the color is a fucking trend in the Bay Area, or is it not? Like
honestly,
what's a trend right now?
In the Bay Area, you don't see too many people like rocking loud colors like the way I do. You get what I'm saying? If they are, then it's because it's for battle. So I feel like compared to like what I've seen, like when I've like out here in LA, like it's definitely like loud and super just like off the wall type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like out the box, like shit like you wouldn't like typically ask for when you step into the barbershop. Like that's definitely more trendy out here in LA. But as far as the Bay, it's definitely more just, your fades, your crop tops, the basic clean cuts. Me myself though, like I love to be loud. Like I love people like breaking their necks to look at me and shit. So I love doing like loud colors. I actually did this myself, and I've been playing with colors a lot I haven't yet incorporated it in my services, but I definitely do want to do that.
Yeah, I feel like what I see out here is like the color with like a nice fade and a textured, like where they go like this and the textured hair.
Yeah, with the powder and all that.
Yeah. I know a little
Okay,
one or two,
okay.
okay? But I feel like that's a trend, but
Yeah.
I don't really see people doing designs anymore.
Yeah, and you know what? I really wish they did because like I be wanting to get down. You feel me? Like I really be wanting to practice more with designs and stuff. Like I barely get to do it, and if I do it, it's like on my little cousin because he's a kid, so he wants that crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? Or it's like you really only see designs when it comes to like battling. To be honest, like nobody ever asks for that no more.
What do you say?
Sadly.
What do you think is your expertise? Like a drop fade? What the fuck do they call it?
Drop fade.
Drop fade.
What you talking about?
A mid fade
Or like a
high
like
fade. What's your expertise?
trendy?
Like what are you like? Oh, I know I'm good at this. Like put me in that category. Put me in that low fade. What's your expertise when it comes to cutting? Is there a difference or am I tripping?
Yeah, no, there definitely is. There definitely is. I ain't even gonna cap, and I'm not even trying to toot my own horn or nothing.
Toot your fucking horn, okay?
I ain't trying to toot my own horn or nothing, you feel me? But I feel like I could do it all. You know, and I'm confident. I'm just confident in myself, in my skill set.
Like that.
And I'm, you know, no cocky shit. It's all confidence. You feel
I
me?
like that.
Like, I really feel like I could do it all, but I really do enjoy a good mid drop fade. I like to keep the hooks, which is this, right? I like to keep that because my thing is, and what I take pride in is I don't use enhancements. I'm not an enhancement barber. And I don't know if you're familiar with that.
So is that where they like paint?
Yeah, like spray, all that. Yeah. That is a great topic.
Yeah.
Is it like where they cut like, or is it when they face tune it on like the app?
Some barbers do that, but it's more so like, you know, there's it literally looks like an airbrush, you know, where they spray like they put some black or brown paint in there and kind of spray it, and it's like it acts like makeup, you know, like it enhances it. Yeah, your hairline, your beard.
Oh shit!
Like DJ Khaled, bro. Like that beard is insane, my guy. Like I'm cool with enhancements, but just make it look natural. Like if it literally, if it looks quick. Like literally fake as fuck. Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It makes me cringe. I ain't gonna care.
So do a lot of people ask for enhancements?
Well, my clients, I think because I don't do it and I don't post it, I don't attract that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those people who do want enhancements, I think they know not to book with me because I've never had anybody in my chair ask me for that. But because, like I said, I take pride in my skills that my cuts, they look enhanced. And I've that, you know, that didn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of practice and this and that. But like I've adapted that eye to the fade and to the hair where I could see where I want to keep it dark. You know what I'm saying? Where the fade should start, where it could still like be dark and prominent, but the fade is like bald and super clean and it all just blends really well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how?
Yeah.
Like I'm like new to this. Okay.
No, for sure.
But I'm like, yeah, I get it. But I know that when it comes to like I know fucking cutting hair is hard in general.
Man. It's tough.
So how do you feel like you caught that eye? Like where you started like, okay, trial error, but you were like, fuck this. That one haircut was super fucking good. Like how did you come up with that?
I don't know. I think it kind of just, you know, happened over time. Like when I look back, and I wish I still had it, but I deleted my Snapchat app because that's where I would have all my old Snapchats or my old videos of my haircuts when I was cutting in the garage. And I used to look back at it like, damn, like I was fucking trash, bro. Like I was really like letting these men leave my house and walking outside looking like that. Like I felt bad, yo. Like it's just straight black, white, like no black, gray, white, no gradients. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, that's my bad, y'all. My bad. But like I said, it definitely it kind of just happened over time where when you cut hair, like you just know, like you slowly start to gain that eye for hair and the gradients of it and what a fade should look like. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there such thing? Because I know there is. I just want to ask you, as like someone like, damn, I just don't like cutting your fucking hair. because it's hard. No, there has to be.
Oh no, okay, yeah, and it's actually funny because it's my brother actually. And
I'm sorry.
No, don't get me wrong, and I know he's watching. He's gonna watch this too. Don't get me wrong, like I be getting him in there. Like I really be throwing him in the blender. You feel me? His hair was super difficult at first because you have to take into consideration every haircut, every person, their head shape is super different. Some have a lot of indentations. Some people's occipital bones stick out way more than others. Just like different things, you know, like thickness, thinness of hair.
Mm-hmm.
But specifically with my brother, why it's so hard for me, like the fade, that's cake. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. But when it comes to his lineup, it's super difficult for me to like get it symmetrical as possible, but without pushing him back more than I should. You get what I'm saying?
So like his hairline's like right here?
Nah. It ain't no, it ain't that. It ain't that. It's just like his vertical bars for me. Like one, like they're both super light. So it's kind of hard to explain, but because the vertical bars are super light, it's kind of hard to make it look prominent, make it pop out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then his hooks are like very different. Like this one's higher than this one. So it's like I have to push this one back in order to match it. Yeah. So it's like a lineup is a pushback. It doesn't matter. Yes. But you can make it look as natural as possible, but still a lineup is a pushback, essentially.
So other than your brother, is there other like type of hair that you don't like? Is it the it's because I know a little bit about it, but is it like the super straight hair? I know Asian hair. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Asian hair is hard, but I think the thing with me is being an Asian barber, it's like most of my clientele, they are Asian because it's kind of like, and I don't know why that is. Like I wish I had more coarse hair clients. You get what I'm saying? But like I get it. It's because they kind of just feel, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I think it's because I started off cutting Asian hair. Is that now that like that's easy to me? It's not hard at all. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Which I take pride in because I know a lot of people agree that Asian hair is the hardest because our hair, it just kind of like, it just grows out and it sticks out and it's hard to shape it and whatnot. And it's just,
Do you cut your own hair?
I used to when I had long hair and I just had an undercut because it was just like tapering the sides and the back. But now that like, you know, I chop that shit. My hair is short, and I used to get like fades. And now it's too much work. I'm cool. I want to sit in the chair, and I want to get pampered, and I want to just.
You want to chill.
I just want to chill. Exactly. Like, I love that.
Do you ever go home with splinters in your fingers all the time?
Always.
Ooh.
I probably still got some that are just been there chilling like for
a long time.
I don't even know how long. Yeah, it's a trip.
And then you go in with all the fucking hair on your clothes. You gotta change that shit right away.
My shoes, like literally, like all my shoes, because I'm the type of person I just like to. I wear whatever, knowing that I'm gonna get hair on it, but it's like I don't care. Like it's cool. Like so, all my shoes literally have hair like all over my laces and stuff.
I have a question too. So I know, well, I don't. Everyone's different, but is it true that it matters on like when you cut hair and you put it on the chair, there's like you stand like on a carpet or something that matters because you're standing on it all day?
That
like
mat?
The mat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that mat is key. If you don't have one, you tripping. Get one with cushion. Yeah, because there be some like janky ones. Like some of my boys at the shop, they got like ones that don't got cushion. I'm like, my boy, like get some cushion because that shit helps.
Yes.
Like you're on your feet all day, yo.
The reason why I'm bringing that up is because like I've been in the industry for like over 7 years now, right? And my hands are starting to hurt. And and when that happens, like the carpal tunnel, and like people need to understand, you need to get like hand massages, especially if you're working with your hands. And if you're like this, it's all in your wrist, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why like in the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm going to do facials for like the rest of my life, right? I started getting into this industry. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to change it because it's too much labor. I'm not saying that this is the hardest labor ever because it's not, but I'm saying that like our hands start to hurt, you know, and like 100%. Eventually like we ain't gonna have strength in our hands anymore. You know what I mean? So that's why one key is to get hand insurance. I don't know if you know about that. You can get insurance for your fucking hands.
I did not know that, yo. One of my clients told me about that. And I'm like,
yes, you fucking break your hand or anything happens to your hands, you get insurance for your hands. So
that's crazy. And that's really good to know.
Yeah.
But I need to look into that.
That's
still.
why I love
need to do
that.
my research.
Do your research.
Yeah.
Because you can get hand insurance, and that's why I'm asking you about your feet. Is like comfortable that, you know, you got to make sure that that's all comfortable. Another thing too, do you have any horror stories about like clients or anything that you've been through in the shop, or just something that happened in the shop?
Horror stories. I mean, honestly, I've really never encountered anything super crazy, but I do feel like, obviously, you know, being a woman in this industry, I've been turned down a lot. I've been looked at as less than. You get what I'm saying? Like, people will, you know, a client will call the shop or call the school when I was going to barber college, like, hey, like, you know, like, I want a haircut. Okay, my teacher would be like, okay, my next, you know, barber available is Cheyenne. When they hear that name, it's like, okay, is that a guy or a girl? Oh, it's a girl. Oh, do you have anybody else available? I'm telling you, I ran into that situation like so many times, you know, and I used to get discouraged and I used to let it phase me, but at the end of the day, that's their loss. Cause I got bars, you feel me? Like, all right, go with my boy. My boy ain't nice or nothing, but you know what? Nah, shut up, nah. I'm just talking shit. But like real shit, you feel me? Like I never let that shit phase me. Even to this day, like I may encounter that every now and then, but like I said, it doesn't phase me. Just I'm used to. I mean, it sounds kind of like sad, but it's not, because it's like, because I knew what it was coming into this industry is, you know, not everybody is gonna respect me or look at me the same way as they do as a male barber. I could cut better than him, but they gonna look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have more respect for him.
Because it's
just
like,
because you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a male dominant industry. I do have one story though where I was just like, yo, what the fuck? So I was it was at the first shop I was cutting at, and mind you, this client I was cutting, I cut him up about like 3 times prior, right? Cool guy. We chopped it up. Like, I know about his dogs. I know about his wife. Like, we're cool. I thought everything's cool. And he comes in one day, I'm cutting his hair, whoop-de-whoop. And towards the end of the cut, he's like, okay, hey, like, by the way, I'm going to Venmo you this time. Because he usually gave me cash. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know what? No worries. But while I'm like finishing up the cut, I could see he's on the Venmo. So I'm like, okay, like, he's about to send the money, whoop-de-whoop. And then after the haircut, you know, we say our byes, that's that. I check my phone. I didn't get a Venmo. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe he's going to send it when he has service. Maybe he didn't have service. And then it comes towards the end of the night. It's the end of my day already. And I'm, you know, checking, making sure that, you know, every one of my clients has paid me, counting my paper, whatever. And then I noticed that he never paid me. So I'm like, okay, it's weird. And I'm the type of person where, like, I feel weird confronting people about shit like that. You feel me? I don't know why. Even though I know it's my money, like, I just feel bad. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to hit bro up. So I texted him. The message never delivered. So I'm like, I know I got the right number because I'm on our message thread. We've texted before. You feel me?
How many haircuts have you gone before?
Like I said, like 3. It had to be 3 or 4. Like, I thought, like, I knew, like, bro's, like, dogs. I knew, like, you know what I'm saying, his life. He's a photographer, this and that. Like, I thought we were cool. Bro. And, you know, and so I texted him, message never delivered. And I'm like, okay, let me double text him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never delivered. Okay, let me call him. Just straight to voicemail. Like, so I'm like, okay, bro blocked me. Like, bro literally blocked me. And so I wasn't even gonna press the issue no more. I was like, I just went straight to my booking app, Booksy. And I just blocked him from booking with me ever again. It's like, you know what? It's whatever. It's cool.
So he never hit you up?
He never hit me up, never paid me, no nothing. But, you know, it was whatever. It's $50. It's cool. Like, I'll make it back tomorrow. Yeah. You know? So.
Oh, hell no. I would have been like.
That's the only time I've ever had, like, somebody actually not pay me. You know what I'm saying? So, which was a trip. I was just flabbergasted. I was like, I thought we was cool, bro.
And how long ago was this?
This was I want to say we in 2024 now. This was 2021. 2021, yeah.
Okay, well, we left that in 2021.
Yeah, we left that.
Give an example of those, going based on something else. Give an example when you went above and beyond for a client. Like, tell me something that you did for a client. Did you ever give a free cut because the client couldn't afford it? Did you give them? When's the time that you went above and beyond for a client?
I actually did have a client. He was a young client too. He had to been like, he's like 15. He was 15 at the time. I first started cutting him at the first shop, and then when I moved to shops, he actually followed me. So like I knew he was loyal to me, you know. I knew he really enjoyed and appreciated the cuts I gave him. And one day he did express to me like, hey, like, you know, I'm sorry. He texted me out of nowhere because I haven't seen or cut him in so long. And he texted me through IG. He was like, hey, I know I haven't, you know, got cut by you in forever. It's just been super tight with money right now with my mom. You know, she's kind of struggling, but I do want to get a haircut with you soon. Like, what do you have available? And I'm like, yo, just come in. Like, it's good. Like, I got you type shit, you know? Like, I could see past that shit. So I just wanted to, because he's, like I said, he's been loyal to me. He literally followed me from the shop I was in San Francisco to where I'm at now in Daly City. So, you know, I said, just come in. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And so that's definitely a time. And he's super grateful for it. I appreciate the relationship I have with him. And like I said, I really care about my clients, right? Like I love my clients to death, like each and every one of them. And so what I do is when it's my client's birthday, birthday cuts are free. Like straight up. Every client.
Shit.
Yeah, birthday cuts are free. And you know, like what's the best part about that for me is, you know, I know when it's my client's birthday because I've already like built that relationship. So we know that information.
Yeah.
Or if it's like, even if it's still like a fairly new client, you know, I've only been cutting them for so long. But, you know, I'll ask them, hey, like, you know, what you got going on this weekend? Oh, it's my birthday, whoop-de-whoop. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, just wait till I'm finished with this cut, man. Just wait till I'm finished with this cut. And I hit them with, oh, it's your birthday. It's all me. Happy birthday. And every single time their reaction is just like, are you serious? Like, nah, like, it's your birthday. Like, happy birthday, bro. Like, it's all good. It's all me.
I love that.
And their reaction is like priceless. Like, I fucking love that shit. Like, I always catch them off guard with that. And I love it.
And I feel like that right there makes you different because not a lot of people do that. They'll give like a discount or something, but they won't do it free. So, and I think that right there is also a good way of them for sure coming back to you.
100%. You
know, and
that's just my token appreciation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, enjoy your birthday, bro. Like,
because it shows that you fucking care.
Like, I got you feeling yourself. Enjoy that, man. You feel me? Yeah.
So now, how many clients do you typically take a day? Like, tell me.
Average, I would say 6 a day.
6 days? Do you work full time?
I work right now. Well, I was working Tuesday through Saturday only, but this year I changed my hours to Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week.
You work 7 days a week?
Yeah. Well, starting like this year, yeah. Like I'm just like this
You're
year,
on grind
like 2024,
sure.
I'm standing on business. You feel me? Standing on business, okay?
That's
like,
my next question. Tell me before we end in this podcast, tell me your 2024 goals that you want to achieve. Did you make a vision board?
Dude, you know what's crazy? Nah, me and my auntie and my family, we actually made one on New Year's Eve. We made vision boards together.
And what's on your vision?
That was the first time I've ever done one, actually, and I really enjoyed it.
And that's what's crazy is that you're the first podcast in 2024. So now that you just did the vision board, what was on it so we can manifest it?
Well, if I tell you, will it not happen? Is that how?
Yeah. People be posting their vision boards.
Right?
People, yes.
Okay. Definitely what I had on it was, you know, with family, make more time for family and savor that family time, be more present. And then when it comes to friendships, relationships, be open-minded to, you know, meeting new people, gaining new relationships. And with myself, I had, keep being there for myself, stay true to myself, hold myself accountable, you know. And then as far as business-wise, it was, what was it?
Do we ever see yourself leaving the barbershop and going into your own studio? Was it something like that? I'm about to get you in trouble, huh?
I ain't gonna cap. It's definitely been on my mind, heavy. You know, I definitely do want to do my own thing. Not necessarily open up shop. I don't think, like, I know I'm capable of it, but do I necessarily want to take on that responsibility of running a shop? No. But the studio route, it's definitely been on my mind. Shout out to my guys. I love y'all. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I can guarantee all that. Just because, like I say, we have our expo coming up now in November. So with everything we've been doing, it's only right for me to just, you know, be with my team, be with my guys, keep doing what we're doing. And if an opportunity arises, though, you know, who am I to say no to an opportunity? You get what I'm saying? So time will only tell. Who knows what the future holds, you feel me? But I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing right now, creating content, you know what I'm saying, networking, like just, putting myself out there, you feel me?
And that was on your vision board?
Yeah, that was on my vision board. Yeah. Standing on business all 2024, like I said, yo. Literally.
Well, I hope your expo works out and everything goes well.
Thank you. I appreciate
I hope everything that you manifest happens. And it's just all up from here, right?
Straight up.
We always end this podcast with a quote, so go ahead and tell me your quote.
Okay. I'm going to just leave y'all with this, man. Stay true. Stay true to yourself. Treat the game with respect, and it's going to reward you and respect you. And just be yourself. Be authentic. Be you. Like, I can't stress that shit enough. Be you. Straight up.
Period.
Straight up.
You know to be you, Marlo, okay?
Period.
Well, thank you for coming on my podcast.
I appreciate you.
And coming down from the fucking Bay.
You already know.
For your family, but for me too,
Bay,
okay?
Sure.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.